Kamen Rider.
Decay, 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 no!
Hi guys, before I begin my review of Kamen Rider Zeztz Episode 1, I want to say some things before I start the review. I know I haven't been posting any videos on the channel or any content on the channel lately simply because, well, I mentioned in past videos and past channel updates that I've been going through burnout. Lately I've been just going through a burnout sort of thing. And I just been, a little bit, just tired and just burnt out on making videos and content. And also a lot of personal issues that are going on with my personal life and a lot of personal issues that are going on. But mainly it's just burnout and just, just me just being tired and just me feeling, just exhausted and burnt out on making videos or content. And plus, I want to make, fun videos for you guys and just keep trying my best to keep posting consistently, and that's just been a hassle. But I just want to get this out of the way that I am back, and hopefully you guys can enjoy my review for Kamen Rider Zeztz Episode 1. But without further ado, let's begin with the review of Kamen Rider Zeztz Episode 1. So the episode opens up with a grand opening of a hostage situation, and people are watching the news and there's a hostage situation going on, and we found out this famous actress or girl's been kidnapped / been taken hostage by these thugs or these criminals. And we meet our main character, our badass awesome main character. We don't know his name yet, but we know that he is a secret agent, a nameless secret agent if you would. Okay, but our main character's name is Boku Yuruzu, and he is basically a secret agent, and his mission is to save this girl from these criminals. And so, he, like a badass, he sneaks in, and well, the criminals are about to kill this girl, and then he just backhand one of the criminals and basically reveals himself, and he's like, I am the impossible agent, codename 7. So Agent 7 if you would, or the impossible agent as he's known, or as we might know him later on in the episode, Baku Yuruzu. That's his name, our main character name / our main Kamen Rider's name. But the point is, he fights the thugs or the criminals, and it's a really cool action scene, really cool choreography, fight choreography. There's some CGI going on with sort of the gun effects with using guns in the episode in this first sequence of the episode. And then we see there's this really cool transition with one of the main criminal just basically pushes this girl out the building, and then he basically stops the main criminal, and our main character, our main hero, just basically jumps off the building, and it's this really cool shot or CG shot of him just falling off the building, catching the girl, and then just him saving the day. And then of course he wakes up and it's all a dream, and of course his little sister's name is Minami. So his sister Minami wakes him up from his epic dream, or his cool dream if you would, and she tells him, you were supposed to make breakfast, plus you were supposed to go to a job interview, or at least try to go to a job interview and get a job today. And we see him just shrugging it off, trying to wake up, but also saying that his dream was pretty cool. And then she's like, man, you keep focusing on this secret agents stuff that you always like. You need to focus on the real world, big brother, as she tells our main character / Baku, that's our main character. And so he's just getting ready for the day, and then we cut to him in the streets and just talking to himself and just wondering about his dream was pretty cool, but also he realizes that he needs to get a job, he needs to do this job interview in order to make money to provide for him and his sister. And so he goes to the job interview, and well, he's dreaming again, or at least, he's trying his best to, impress, trying to impress, the interviewer. And then we see, Baku, um, Baku, just looking off the distance, and we see him, see this young child going off with a mysterious man, and then we see the mother trying to look for her child, and he's like, that young girl's been taken. So he, trying to be the hero, tries to at least, stop, the kidnapper. But then we see a mysterious figure, a villainous figure, which we will learn to be our main villain for the series. But we don't know yet that until at least episode 2 and 3. But we'll get to there once I review episodes 2 and 3. But we see the mysterious figure, and he's talking about reality and the dreams that, people dream up, but also the nightmares that people dreams up. And of course, he causes, a car to, crash into, of course, Baku, that's, our hero, and Baku, or, Agent 7, as he's known as in the dream world, gets, very injured, goes to the hospital, and of course, his sister is, talking to him while he's sleeping and talking about how, talking about how he tried to save that young girl, but also telling him that you're an idiot, essentially, for getting yourself hurt, but also saying that you've always had bad luck. Essentially, our main character for the series, Baku, or Agent 7, as he's called in the dream world, he's basically like a reverse Lucky from Q Ranger. He has the worst luck in the real world, but when the dream world, he has the greatest luck. He's basically unstoppable. That's why he's the greatest agent in the dream world. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We're not even that far into the episode yet. Okay, so basically, we cut to our main character, Baku, in the dream world. And he's, wakes up. He thinks he just wakes up in the hospital again, or at least he's waking up. But of course, we get this creepy nightmare sequence with our main monster for this episode, the gun nightmare, chasing, Baku in the hospital. And it's a really creepy scene, really intense, creepy scene. And it's really, really cool / really creepy at the same time. So Baku, he's running for his life, terrified at this monster, the gun monster. And we see him try to escape, and it's like a sort of like a reverse loop. He's tried to escape, but he keeps going through the same direction, same hallway, same stairs. And we cut to him to a mysterious door, and we see, he's back at the beginning of his original dream of him being an agent, but also trying to save that girl in his dream. And then he's like, of course, this is a dream. And when I'm in a dream, I'm Agent 7, or the impossible agent, Agent 7. So he basically gets into his secret agent gear. He basically strips and goes into his, his hero gear, or his, casual secret agent gear. And we get to see him try to fight the monster in base form, or at least no powers yet. He doesn't get his powers yet. But of course, the monster is just beating the crap out of our main character. And then he's like, why am I not hitting you? This is my dream. I'm invincible. And the nightmare says something like, when you're in the nightmare, you are my prey, or something like that. And we get to see, Baku is basically, just freaking the heck out while the monster keeps chasing him into his dream. But then, our hero basically has a realization. He's like, no, I'm going to save the girl. I'm going to complete my mission. And we see him basically escapes to a different part of the dream, and to basically the secret agent headquarters that he's in. And we get to see his boss in the dream world, that being Commander Zero. And Commander Zero says, you must complete your mission, also fulfill your dream. And he basically gives him his transformation device / driver of the series that will help him become a Kamen Rider. And so our main hero, Baku, takes the driver, and he's like, I'm ready for this. And so he goes back into the other portion of his dream, and he is about to fight the monster. The monster's about to, get ready to, shoot him. But then he puts on his driver on his chest, and he basically transforms. It's a really cool transformation or henshin sequence, and it's really cool, guys. It's really awesome. He transforms into Kamen Rider Zeztz, and he's gonna start fighting the monster. We cut to a transition to the next scene of him fighting the monster, and it's a really cool fight scene of him just punching and kicking the monster, and the monster, just trying to hold out its own. So the gun nightmare's trying to hold out its own, but Baku, who's Kamen Rider Zeztz now, or Agent Zero, whatever you want to call him. I'll just call him, Baku or Agent 7, or Kamen Rider Zeztz. So Kamen Rider Zeztz, fights the monster or gun nightmare. And then we get to see another cool transition where he literally pulls a move straight out of the Injustice game, or basically performs like a video game type of finisher or move on the gun nightmare. Just throws him across like the dream realm or dream world, and then pulls him back in. And he basically, Zeztz uses his finisher, so he uses his driver's finisher to perform the rider kick, and the rider kicks looks so clean, so cool. The CG looks excellent in the episode, and the monster is defeated, and Zeztz completes his mission. And we cut to Baku waking up in the hospital near his sister, and he says, "I managed to save a person in my dream." And then she's like, "You really are an idiot." And so they embrace. And then we cut. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there was a side plot with earlier in the episode with a paranormal investigator agent named Nasuka. That's her name, and she's a paranormal investigation agent, and she meets another police detective who's into like paranormal / dreamlike conspiracy theories. We don't get to name that agent's name until the next episode, but he's the agent that talked to Natsuka, the paranormal agent. That police detective basically sees, Baku's, our Kamen Rider Zeztz, our main character hero. He sees his driver, he sees, his little gimmicks, he's like, what's going on? And the episode ends off there. And overall, what do I think about the first episode of Kamen Rider Zeztz? It was an excellent start, great premiere, and it was a good episode in general. It got me hooked on the action, it got me hooked on the story, and we got to meet our main villain. We got to see a glimpse of our main villain, and we got to see what motivates our main character to becoming this sort of hero in the dream world, because he wants to be a secret agent in real life, and he wants to really become like a hero in real life. But of course, he's basically the unluckiest man in the real world. But when he's in the dream world, he is a secret, badass, super agent and hero that he wanted to be. And that's pretty cool. But overall, what do I think about the first episode? The first episode was pretty good. Great start. Super excited to review the rest of the series. But yeah, guys, I know I mentioned it earlier in the start of the video that I haven't been posting any content or videos lately. And I want to sincerely apologize and say, again, I'm sorry if I haven't been posting videos, reviews, content lately. I know I just recently posted YouTube shorts recently. But for now on, I'm going to be making more content on the channel and more videos, more reviews. And I do plan on reviewing the rest of Kamen Rider Zeztz, so stay tuned for that. And I want to say that for the viewers that are still around and still watching my channel, I want to say thank you guys for sticking around and continue to support me when I've been experiencing burnout and when I've been, just taking a leave of absence and just recharging my batteries, if you would, and just recharging myself and just getting back into things. You guys are awesome, and I hope you guys who are still around, or even that are new viewers, that will continue to support me in the long run, can continue to support the channel and continue to support my videos on the channel and content on the channel. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for my review for Kamen Rider Zeztz Episode 1. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos and content on the channel. And I do plan on making more different content on the channel. I really want to make more Gundam type videos on the channel. And I really want to get back into doing toy reviews on the channel. mainly Transformers or any other action figure type reveals on the channel. So if that's something you want to see on the channel, make sure you leave a comment section below or just leave a like in the video, and I'll maybe do some more of those in the future. And yeah, stay tuned for more future content on the channel. But yeah, make sure to like and share this video. Also, subscribe to the channel. By subscribing to the channel, you'd be really supporting me as a content creator and really supporting the channel. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.